name is Amanullah Azim, and to start the process of composting at home, I got hold of this drum, and I got holes drilled into this drum, which allows air to aerate the pile and provides oxygen for the aerobic respiration of the decomposers. Now I am adding dead leaves, grass clippings that have fallen from my own garden. Okay, now I am going to add fruit and vegetable peels that have come out from our kitchen. So as you can see, these include turnip, banana peels, onion peels, tomato peels. I'm adding shredded newspaper. So shredded newspaper, dead leaves, they are a source of carbon. And the fruit and vegetable peels that I just added and the grass clippings, they comprise of the element nitrogen. And both carbon and nitrogen are extremely crucial for the balanced diet of the decomposers. Every 4 to 5 days, I add a handful of sand. Every 4 to 5 days, I add water. This is to retain the moisture of the compost. So this is my gardener, Abdul Majid. So he helps me mix the compost. The compost is mixed every 4 to 5 days, and we mix the compost to ensure that heat is evenly distributed throughout the compost material. Okay, every 4 to 5 days as well, I sprinkle eggshell powder, and in the next video I will be explaining how exactly this is made. I will be explaining to you how eggshell powder is made. So I will be washing them thoroughly to remove all kinds of fat and grease. Once it has been washed thoroughly, I will leave it here to dry naturally. I will be adding it to the microwave for about 30 seconds, and this is for further drying out of the eggshells. This acts as a catalyst for the decomposition process, and it is an important source of calcium ions, which strengthens the cell walls of the plant cells. Okay, so this drum is under direct contact with the sun, so the sun provides optimum temperature for optimum enzyme activity. So this is week 5 of the compost. I'll be showing you what the compost looks like. You can see all the materials have turned brown. They are decomposing successfully. Week 7 of the compost, so this is how it looks like. Week 11 of the compost, and as you can see, the pile is shrinking in volume and the compost is becoming more and more dense, but it's not compost yet. Okay, so it's been about 18 weeks since this composting project was initiated. That is about 4.5 months. I would like to show you what this compost looks like. You can see none of the materials that we initially added are even visible. It is all a consistent brown throughout. It is now ready to be used in the garden. So this is how it looks. Just look at it. It's sticky. It's gooey. Basically, I'll be adding compost to 2 similar plant species. We have to ensure certain things. Both the plant species have to be under the same conditions. So that includes same temperature, under the same light intensity. The size of both the plants has to be roughly the same. All of these conditions have to be kept constant to ensure a fair, valid test. Okay, so now I will be adding compost to this plant, but I will not be adding compost to this plant. So now I will be testing these 2 plant species. Okay, so once the compost has been added, it is important to ensure that we mix it in such a way that it goes beneath the soil, as this ensures that the bottom roots extract the nutrients from the compost. It has been approximately 2 months since I have added compost. So this was the plant that was treated with compost, and this was the plant that was not treated with compost. You can also see that the stems have become much broader, much wider, and as compared to the stems of this plant. So we have reached a conclusion that compost does positively impact plant growth, and it definitely should be used in place of chemical fertilizers and synthetic fertilizers. It's a sustainable means. Since organic waste is being generated on a daily basis in the house, I've also dug out a bit which is 4 by 4 by 4 feet. Okay, so So the reason why I have had this pit dug out is not because our compost bin is full. The reason is because if we add the organic materials daily in the compost bin, there will be an age gap which will interfere with the composting process. So I want the pile in the compost bin to rest for a bit until compost is made, and in the meantime I will be filling this pit.